Hello there and welcome. My name is Kailee Cain, and this is another episode of the Versian Chronicles. Hello there, and how are we doing today? Last episode, we saved Liara. Literally, that's what we did. We saved Liara. So this episode, what we're going to do is we're actually walking around the Normandy right now, just collecting any of the remaining pieces of stuff. And I think this episode, what we're going to do is do a couple extra little side missions. I think that's the play. And then we're going to be talking with our crew about the mission after we do a little bit of exploring. So with that said, let's explore. So we went to Therum, and Therum was a bust. Or Therum wasn't a bust. I think we explored everything in Gnosis. We have one more set of missions in Artemis Tau in the UNC Missing Marines. And while we're here, why not let's go get them? Why not go get them?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
All right, here we go. What do we got?
Commander, I'm glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
I'm in.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
Ooh, shit. I just can't run in.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation.
Okay.
That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
All right. Understood.
I'll take the biotics down, Admiral, and I'll try to limit the casualties.
All right, let's do it.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth lead out.
All right, so this is a small side quest that we have that we're going to check out after we check out the other planets in the area in the Sparta system. First planet will be Algeciras. Algeciras has nothing. It's just a planet. Next planet on the list is Ontamalka, which also has nothing. It's a hydrogen gas planet. It's really pretty and blue. Next one is Tremayne, or Tremenere. Tremenere. I feel like I've seen that name before. Anyways, Altea has nothing. This system literally has nothing except for the mission. Okay. The mission's on Idolus.
Commander, I'm picking up a signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Idolus is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen, which means we will have to wear our helmets. The exploration is highly dangerous. Surface temperature is -1 degree Celsius, and its atmospheric pressure is 0.8 Earth atmospheres with a surface gravity of 0.87 Gs. Let's do it. Let's land. We're gonna get into the Mako, folks. Like we're 4 minutes into the show already, and we're already doing awesome stuff. All right, we're gonna be taking. Who are we taking? We're gonna take Liara Sassoni for biotic strength, her biotic strength and goodness, and we're gonna be taking Garrus Vakarian for his combat strength and his biotic and his tech strength. That's gonna kind of even us out a little bit. So let's accept the squad and head in. I totally forgot to equip uneven stuff, but that's fine. We can do it here. And we've landed with the Mako, and we're on this weird-looking planet. All right. And we can literally see meteors falling from the sky right now. So let's check our squad right quick. Sony has a bunch of stats and talents that are unlocking. And she's pretty. And she's very pretty and blue. And we dig it. Let's go to equipment. Let's see what Sony's got on. She's wearing a Gladiator 1 armor. We can give her... She can wear human armor, which is interesting. Let's see here. We can go with... She can't wear medium armor, but she can wear like a Hydra 2, which is slight less damage protection, but more shields and more tech protection. And I have a feeling we're going to want to go with that instead. And we're going to give her a shield regenerator Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with a shield regenerator on her. And then take a look at her pistols. She's got a Kessler 1 equipped. We can kind of... Everything else we got is a little stronger, but a little worse in accuracy and DPS. So we're going to leave her with the Kessler 1. We're going to put... I think we're going to put hammerhead rounds or chemical rounds on this. And a... I don't know if any combat sensors work on NPCs. Blue wire tech and solar amp. She's got basic stuff there. I do want to check my own equipment here. Improved sighting. Where's my pistol at? This one's got a high caliber barrel. I'm going to put a high caliber barrel 2 on it, I think, which will give more damage. All right, there we go. Cool beans. All right, so we've got a distress signal north of us. We have a polonium deposit to the southwest. Directly to the south, we have a palladium. We have a lithium deposit to our southeast. Debris to the south, to the east, direct east, and an anomaly to the northeast. So let's head in order. We're going to go to the southeast, to the southwest, and then go around to the distress signal. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to think this is southwest. The compass doesn't really have solid markers or markings, so that's a little strange. And we have something in the middle here that is not marked on the map. Strange. Looks like a lander of some sort. I am going to get out and examine it here. That's what we're going to do. Let's take a look and see if we can do anything with this thing. Because it looks really cool, but yeah, there's nothing to it. It's a little lander. It looks a lot like a Mako style lander, but it literally has nothing. So we're going to get into the vehicle and keep moving, I guess. As we head... Make sure I'm pointing in the right direction. I am. Yeah, I'm having to use the map to do my pointing, which is a little odd. I don't like that. I really wish... I guess that's like one of my very few complaints about how this game works is like there's no the maps are relative, right? So you have to if you want to use the map properly, right? Especially when you're on the Mako, you're going to want to pull up your map and set a marker down where the stuff is. Otherwise, it's just a little bit painful to use. So we're going to climb this mountain here, and I found my deposit. So we're going to try to set the Mako down in a spot where it's not going to roll away and go grab this deposit. And it is a standard survey mineral test, which is just the same way as every other test we've done. All right.
Perimeter clear.
I don't know why we pulled out our weapons. We didn't need to. That was weird. Garrus pulled out his weapon like, I'm going to attack. It's like the Palladium is going to attack you or something. Good job. I don't understand that. Now, of course, the reason we're going after these mineral assets is because there is actually a small mission to collect mineral assets. Just like there's missions to collect all the writings of the matriarchs. So we're actually doing extra missions while we're doing this, which will grant us more XP, more area map, so on and so forth. And I found the second second set of... This is the Palladium. I don't know what the other one was. The other one was what? The other one was also... Oh, Polonium. Litha. I know what I'm doing. Anyways, we're going to go grab the Palladium. Explodium. Oh, shit. Let's try it one more time. Got it. Heavy, large of Palladium. And we gained 1,300. This is actually... So, one of the things... I know this for a fact. And the quickest way to gain a lot of money right off the bat is to do these off the wall quests. These off the wall, let's explore in the Mako. And with the upgrades the Mako got between versions, in the original version the Mako was crap. I'm not even gonna lie, it was junk. But if you mod it and you're using the mods, you're going to experience a little bit of a better time. As you can tell, I'm not really experiencing any major trouble with the Mako. In the Legendary Edition, you also don't lose experience for doing combat in the Mako. the Mako's a lot less of a problem. We found the lithium deposit on the planet, so we're going to be doing another survey. And failing the survey, apparently, because I am awful at puzzles. This was a survey, light metal surveyed, 82 experience, and another 1,000 gold. Credits. Sorry, credits. All right, we're going to head towards the debris field, which hopefully will have something cool in it. A lot of times, it'll just be like armor, maybe weapons, or it'll be like the writings of a like the matriarchs or something like that. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Okay, I found it. I started flipping the Mako down the hill. All right, what do we got going on here? Let's see what we got going on here. All right, crashed probe. Let's salvage it. Let's see. Electronic skill is too low to do anything with it. Okay.
Ready.
Okay, my electronic skill is too low to interface with it. I don't know how to handle that. It's just too low. But because I'm not a... You know what? I will have to look that up, is how to handle that. Because I knew I know when I played before, there was a way to get those skills, like, working. Even if you were not, like, you didn't have the electronic skill, right? You're like, I'm a soldier. I don't have those skills. But there are ways that you can use that. But I'm not entirely sure right now, and that's probably the main problem is I'm not sure how to build a party out that actually can do that. I was thinking having someone with a decent tech skill would do it, which I've got, so I'm a little concerned. We found a body, a mummified Solarian. Let's recover the artifact off his body. All right, this was Captain Milon's identification tag. It ended up here. It's impossible to know for sure. We found some information. Why are we... Okay, anyways. That's interesting. Let's check our journal. What did that unlock? Locate signs of battle. There are several League of One medallions and a few ID tags scattered throughout these systems. The hunt must be extensive and taken years. So there are 3 Solarian ID tags we could find, 10 medallions. Missing Marines. Land on Idolis. Distress call. Oh, okay. So the medical base is not the one we're at. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I thought we were doing missing Marines. What the fiddle faddle? All right. Let's head to our destination and get ready for a firefight. But yeah, there's a ton of small quests that any class can really do. Ooh, the game is lagging. That skybox does not like me at all right now. It's pretty though. Anyways, all right. So we're heading to the destination. We're going to expect resistance. I can see it off in the distance in this valley here. We're going to be expecting resistance of some sort. Hold up. Hold up. There's nothing here. It's just a probe. Oh, shoot. We got a thresher maw on our hands. And we are battling this thing in the Mako. And I just smacked it in the face. Oh, my God. That thing's loud and heavy. Oh, my goodness. All right. We're firing at it. It is a giant worm. I think the graboids from... yeah, that's exactly what it is. A graboid. I think graboids. That's what this thing is. It's a graboid from Tremors. I'm following it underground. It's trying to smack me. And we are just staying out of its way. Now, it's actually using pretty smart tactics. We got it under half health right now, and it's running away. We're going to... Oh, no, don't do that. Get back in the Mako. Get back in the Mako. Trying to heal. I messed up. I pressed the wrong button. You ever press the wrong button? I pressed the wrong button. And the Thrasher Maul should be dead. No. Yes. Give us 2,700 credits and a bunch of gold. Or a bunch of experience. So now we can get out of the vehicle. We've got our weapons out. I do not want to be carried. Why am I not using my assault rifle? Let's examine the... We found a squadron, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Alliance Marines sitting outside of a probe. Let's check their bodies.
These are Alliance soldiers. It appears they were lured here by the distress beacon.
All right, so we had some sort of distress beacon. I can see the distress beacon here.
Looks like these men were under Admiral Kahoku's command. He'd want to know what happened here.
Yes, he will. He will want to know what happened. Let's grab the upgrade kit, which has chemical rounds and armor-piercing rounds. Nice. We'll grab the medical kit for medical purposes. And we're going to check the distress beacon just in case there's anything here. There is not. All right. I think it's high time we got the hell off this planet. What do you guys say? Get back in the ship and return to the Normandy. Woo! So we have a couple things that we have done now, where we can now really kind of go back to the Citadel if we want. But it's not time to return to the Citadel. We have a couple more things to do. All right, let's zoom out. Let's zoom out one more time out of Sparta. We've done that. We're done with that system. Let's see, Novaria, we don't want to go there. We have an anomaly, the UNC negotiation in the Hades cluster, the Voyager cluster, and Pinnacle Station. We've got a lot of things we can do. I honestly... Maybe we can do the negotiation in the Hades quadrant, and do a little bit more side questing before we head to Novaria, or before we head to anywhere else. Let's head to Hades. That sounds like a plan. Looks like Hades is filled with side quests, so we're not going there yet. We're taking a look at the Gamma quadrant, and it has one thing in it. All right, it is just an anomaly. Of course, Argos Rhea has the Pinnacle Station and apparently the Unusual Readings quest. Asteroid and Utopia. Asteroid X-57 is a DLC quest, if I'm not mistaken, with Batarians. It might be time for talkies. Because we're about to jump right into an extra set of quests and stuff.
Yes, Commander.
Which is going to be very interesting, I think. So let's... Ooh, got another heat load monitor to take a look at here. We gained a little bit of codex, a little bit of information. So let's go check the private terminal real quick. No new messages. So the only thing we've got three quests at the Citadel right now that are open up. Conrad Werner's second visit. So that's activated. We have... hold on, let me think. Conrad Werner... Necessa, which we found the body, the data pad for her sister, and what was the third thing? Oh, Admiral Koku. So we may do those because those potentially open up new quests. So I think at this point it's probably a solid idea for us to grab everything out of the lockers and talk to the crew and cast temporarily, just to see, okay, let's see where they're at, where each of the cast members are at. We haven't talked to Liara, so let's go do that. Let's talk to Caden first. Hey, Caden. Hello? Talk.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I'm listening.
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here.
Okay.
This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction. But we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
An old-fashioned view.
Well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, for justice.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp.
Biotic.
Biotic acclimation and temperance training.
So they sent him
I'm
to a
looking
camp.
for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Listen, that's all right.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
Brain camp.
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
You doubt it was accidental then,
Is
Hess?
there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals.
Oh, shit.
Guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
I'm sorry, what's Jump Zero?
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields.
Okay.
It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
Did you make friends?
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Okay, what about...
There were other kids in the same
I didn't mean to
boat,
do that.
right? At least
That's
you
true. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a
Um,
research platform.
okay,
Kinetics
sounds rough.
kept Jump
Go on.
Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
I'm trying to avoid,
Jump Zero's a long way from
like,
home.
any romantic...
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
Listen, I want to know my
We have
crew.
to depend on each other in combat. I like knowing what kind of man I have at my back.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down.
Hell yeah, more experience. We learned more about Caden, and we avoided the accidental love interest plot. Let's talk Dr. Chakwas and see if she's got anything
the
new.
Asari are remarkable, aren't they? Can you believe Liara is twice my age?
I should go.
Yeah, you really didn't have anything to say, did you? Huh. Oh, we found Liara. She's behind the medical facility here, so let's go talk to her.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Listen, don't mention it.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I.
Yep.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
I'd like to talk a little bit more about you. Is that
Tell me about
okay?
yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must get lonely out there then, yes?
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful.
Okay.
Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
And could you tell me why that is?
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps.
There's the
They wanted
information
me
I
to
need.
become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
Did you? It's not foolish, though.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past.
Okay.
The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them.
You're not going to think that,
is why I find
ME3.
you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
So you're telling me that I'm fascinating?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax, Liara, relax. Holy cow.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
No.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Oh, no, I'm not.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
And that's the first conversation we get. We'll talk. Oh my god, we'll talk with her after more missions happen. That was peak. That was perfection. That was mwah. We enjoy that. After every major mission that happens, we're going to see changes like that happening. I don't know offhand if the minor missions affect the briefing statuses. I don't remember if we exit from the front of this elevator or the back of this elevator that I just walked into. I guess we're about to find out. Okay. But yeah, so that's absolutely hilarious. Okay, we're gonna go talk to. We're gonna talk to the core. We're gonna look at the core charge status because I did not pick that one up earlier, apparently. And we're gonna talk to Tali, our expert. Now, remember, one of the things I do understand is every time you talk to them, their skills raise up and you get better ability to unlock things in the future with them in your party. So it's possible things like where my electronics were too low or my decryption was too low, doing these little talkies are going to improve that. I believe that's the case. I'd have to look at the manual again or a guide.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Oh, wait, Tali, you sound down. Why do you sound down?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place.
Okay, explain.
The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard.
Oh, I understand.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
So you're homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture.
Okay, yeah.
You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
But you're going back, right?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Awesome. I should go. That's actually some pretty interesting information. We didn't gain any extra skill points or codex entries from that, but it's a little bit of interesting information from the horse's mouth there from Tali directly. We're going to talk to Garrus. We actually have something to talk to Rex about, but we're debriefing everyone that was with us on these missions. So let's talk to Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question.
Uh-huh.
There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as?
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people.
Did I already see this?
I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was
No, I didn't see this.
one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
I can understand that.
Tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren.
Well, we won't let that happen.
Me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a
Spectre.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I see, and that's okay.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can.
Yeah.
But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Not true, but we do help.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
And we gained some more information about Garrus. That's actually something I did not know, which is freaking cool. All right, let's talk to Ashley.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
Of course.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
Okay.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Because they're not Alliance?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Okay, so I have a couple options. I can say you don't trust aliens or you're out of line, and I honestly think she's out of line in this statement.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
That's straight up. I need to... No.
Commander?
We talk.
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my... I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed.
Ma'am.
Okay. I really kind of want to berate her is what I would want to do. You know, that was incredibly disrespectful of my commanding, honestly. Anyways, Ashley's absolute space racism aside, let's talk with Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Uh-huh.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Yeah?
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Oh, wait. Whoa. You met Saren?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
All right, fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems.
Okay.
They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
All right, so Saren recruited you.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd
Okay.
been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet.
Okay.
I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
And what was he doing?
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching.
Okay.
A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone.
I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Okay. What about the cargo? What was the cargo you were after?
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big.
Okay.
If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
What about the ship? What was the ship?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Okay. Was that it?
That's the only time you saw him?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right.
That they were.
Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
All right. Shit. All right. I see. Thank you. That's damn good information.
Shepard.
Is there anything else we can talk with him about?
Shepard.
No, it's just
Rex.
the basic stuff. All right. So that's actually important information about Theron, and that's stuff we can actually
Looking for
use.
supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Let's see if we've got enough money. We've got 38 grand currently. And I believe the last time I did this, I did a sell-off of everything. Oh, no, I didn't do the sell-off. I was going to do the sell-off, but, like, had a crash right after I did the sell-off. So, funny. All right, we're going to keep the upgrades, but we are going to get rid of all of the level 2 and level 1 stuff because it's just not worth keeping. We are keeping all of the ammo upgrades, though. For now, I'm just getting rid of all the level 1 stuff. Incendiary joints. Okay, which gives us 41,000 to spend, which means we can't get really anything major at this point. We can get a couple of the better shotguns, like a Storm 3, Avenger 3, which is a sniper rifle, slightly weaker, slightly better than what we got actually. We've got a better shotgun. We can get a better pistol, which is called the Judgment, and it's not as good as what we're wearing. Lancer 4 is the same, slightly worse than what we're using. Looking here at the weapons, the assault rifle. What was the details on this? 11,000. I'm kind of thinking about grabbing the Scorpion 4, which has the same amount of damage protection but better shields, like 156 shields and 26 tech biotic. Let's check the rest of the stuff here. Scorpion, that was the Scorpion 4. The heavy armor variant of the Scorpion is much stronger, but it does, I believe, makes us a little slower, and I don't think we can use heavy armor just yet. So, and of course, there's the Edge 5 pistol, which is in our price range, and honest to goodness, a straight up better weapon. So we will buy that. We'll buy that one. And I think we're going to buy, I want to say the Hydra. I'm looking here. We've got 3 types of the Scorpion armor. We've got the light Scorpion 4, the medium Scorpion 4, and the heavy Scorpion 4. I think we're going to take the medium Scorpion 4 for ourselves. And we're going to just say accept. Oh, no. We need to press the exit button, and we're going to go to the squad. It's not the right one. Equipment is what I meant to go to. And we're going to, I think, equip... Yeah, we're going to equip the Scorpion 4. Yep, and transfer the upgrades. I like the way the Scorpion 4 looks. We're going to equip the Edge 4 and transfer the stuff over. I'm going to upgrade to the Scimitar 3 now that we've got it. I'm looking here. We're going to upgrade. What's the difference? What does the Avenger do? I don't know what the Avenger does. Actually, I have no idea what the difference is. It's just a better weapon overall, though. It got a better sustained everything. And I think that covers us. Okay, so let's get ready to leave. We could go through and do the same thing with our companions. But I have noticed that the lockers cause crashes. So we tend to do that in mission because the lockers cause crashes. That's what every time I've used the lockers, whether it be in this game, and I actually forgot about that problem. But the lockers just seem to cause crashes, and I don't know why. Anyways, so that's the entirety of the crew. Let's head back to the Citadel and finish this up with a... All right, we're going to get off Idolus. And we have 3 missions to complete on... Did I already finish? Yeah, that's the entirety of the Artemis Tau. We have 3 missions to complete on the Citadel. Let's go into the Hades cluster because there's a bunch of like UNC stuff here. And I think that's going to be like the play. We're going to take on some missions in here in the Gamma cluster, or the Hades Gamma cluster, to get more side quests off our plate. Then once these side quests are off our plate, then we'll go back to the Citadel before we go to continue the main mission. Because again, as far as I understand it, the side missions do not affect the main plot outside of side stuff. They build the world, they build the stuff, but the main plot points are what continues the story. So as long as we don't do Pharos and Navara, that's going to put us in a bit of a better situation on the whole, at least at this point, this juncture. So we could do 2 or 3 more side quests, then go to the Citadel, do the intermission stuff at the Citadel, then go back out into the wilds, do Pharos or Navara, go back to the Citadel, do the stuff there, like do Pharos, do a couple side quests, go back to the Citadel, and continue until we finish. Let's go check out the Antares, the Antaeus system for the missing survey team. That's where we're going. We're hitting a Mass Effect relay, and boom! Love it. Absolutely adore it. All right, so missing survey team had this, the Antaeus cluster. Antaeus? Yeah, I think that's how it says. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets. Let's start exploring them. We have Vimal, which has a survey. Let's check it out. And it has a large deposit of uranium. And it is whoa, I want to read that. It is a enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice. It is mostly calcium deposits. It is not one. It is negative 61 Celsius on the surface. Not someplace we want to go. Let's check out a gecko. A gecko? A gecko. Nothing here, but it is a small scorched world. It is very close to the sun of this, the star of this little solar system. So that would make sense that it's not a very good, viable planet. We have a hydrogen helium planet nearby that has a bunch of hydrogen on it that we were able to survey and take. Ploba has a survey as well, which has a strange object. It is one of the Matriarch's writings, and it is the second gas giant, and it is there are solid structures on the planet. It is a Jupiter brain supercomputer, according to people, but we cannot go down and take a look at it. And we can't go on it anyways because it's too big. I just already looked at Itimos. What am I doing? Let's go take a look at the far one, Hunador. And Hunador has nothing on it. It's a pretty blue planet. And we have the final planet in this sector, Treben, with the missing survey team. Treben is a modest terrestrial world. Environment's relatively mild. Survey team was on the surface monitoring the geological and meteorological of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have been formed. There is a possibility of arid rain, and it has a very similar to Earth atmosphere otherwise. So let's head down and take a look-see. And this is one of the UNC missions, so this is going to be pretty fun. We took Liara last time. We took Garrus. This time I want to take Tali, and Caden. Yes, I think that'll be my my mission setup here is Tali and Caden. Well, I don't remember what... This is the research... Yeah, we'll just take this. That's fine. I didn't research the mission before I went, so I'm trying to take everybody on missions with me if I can help it. Not that it really matters, but I think they're the most tech-oriented of the crew. Codex. We have technology. Squad. Skip remaining talents on both Tali and Caden. We are level 9, by the way. You're wondering where our level is right at this moment. All right, let's check our map. We have a warning to the east. That is the anomaly we need to check out. We have an anomaly to the west. And we have some stuff to the north. So we're going to we have a research base. Hold up. There's an anomaly to the west. There's a research base to the north. Let's check out that warning first. I know that sounds weird that I'm checking out the important thing first, but I think it makes sense in this case. So let's go check it out. I still love the Mako. Like, the Mako feels fun to drive. It feels like a little bit of a looser Warthog from the Halo series. So if you're familiar at all with that, that's what this feels like. It feels like. Apologies. Wonder why we have a warning there. I don't know. Ooh, whoa, wait a minute. We've got 2 on top of each other. Something's going on here. Okay. Very confused. There's definitely something in the ground right here, and I'm very confused. We're going to stop at the anomaly. We'll get out of the Mako and take a look at it. It is ancient debris.
Yes,
it is an artifact we can recover. Shit. Got it. It is a small flag marked with the Nemez colony. 87 experience, some money. Is that it? Why is there a warning out here, though? That normally means there's a Thresher Maul or something if there's a warning. And there's the Thresher Maul. Okay. Oh, we got a bunch of Thresher Maul little babies here. Sensory tentacles. Okay, we need to do something real quick. I need to check my controls because key bindings. Vehicle repairs are. Got it. We died. Lord, that's loud. Why is the Thrasher Maul so loud? Like, straight up loud. Okay, that is wild to me, how loud it is. All right, can I fix that? That is, like, way too loud. It's, like, the sound effect volume's at 30. For some reason, that sound effect is just massively loud. Let's go back over there and see what we can find. See if we can beat this Thresher Maul in its own battle. I just didn't expect it to be so loud. I had to turn down my volume on my my speakers because it was just so loud. And that's probably something I'm going to have to decrease whenever we do, like, whenever I go to the sound stuff. That's just absolutely wild. How that sound is so overwhelmingly loud compared to everything else. All right, let's see if we can attack this Thresher Maul again. Here we go. Thresher Maul, come out, baby. There you are. We poking him, we poking him, we poking him. All right, we got hit a little bit. That's okay. We took some damage to him. He's coming directly towards us. All right, we are going to use 15 Omni Gel to repair. But we can't fire while we're repairing? Are you serious? Okay, all right. Okay, I am very confused about what's going on and why the game just suddenly auto-saved or loaded. All right, we got one more tentacle to take out. Tentacle's gone. This Thresher Maw has literally been following me this entire time and is very frustrating. Okay, we have taken some damage. And I have hit him at about half health. That's not good. One down. One behind me. Dead. I'm trying to single snipe these tentacles. And as you can hear, every time I do it, it's like taking damage. But Lord, it's super loud for no reason. I'm going to let it come out of the ground somewhere. Well, maybe. There it is. And it's got about a quarter or a 16th of a health left. It has not raised its... All right, cool. Got it. Hello? Is it dead? There it is. And we leveled up. All right. We're going to repair the ship. We almost died. That was almost another death. Yeah. That was a bit wild. We used 30 Omnigel in that little attack there as we get out and check the agent debris again. It's good money. I will say this. It's like a good bit of money you get from killing those, but Lord, the fights are tough. All right, so those are done, and I am stuck. I just flew by accident. That was awesome. And Thresher Maw is dead, so now we can go do some exploration. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go explore the rest of it here. So we're going to head north on the map and go check out some deposits. We got the speed. We got the speed. We got the power. Now, there are some later game missions where the Mako, or there are not later game missions, but there's some side missions where you have to go up like really strange mountainsides to get where you need to go to. And those missions suck. But I don't think we're going to run into those anytime soon in the playthrough, so that's okay. All right. Let's go to check our uranium deposits here. Survey. See if we can get away with this here real quick. And we got it. A large deposit of uranium. Nice. I see the research base like literally right in front of me, so let's head over to it and go do the thing. Since everything else is on the other side of the research base, it's just better to check out the research base while I'm headed this way and try to see if we can't save some researchers. I don't see anyone outside.
Where is everybody?
All right. Let's park the boat and begin to take a look-see around. Okay. We have 3 pods nearby, and I don't see anyone in them.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Okay.
Guess we should head to the excavation site then.
All right. They unearthed some kind of technology. Nice. We got a Storm 3 and a Hammer 2. Very cool. We're going to reduce the Hammer to Omnigel and grab the Storm 3. All right, let's continue our exploration of this area here. Malfunctioning object. We opened it for some armor-piercing rounds. Very nice. This looks like it's just barracks, just bunking space, and we have one more medical kit. That is always useful. And that's about it here. All right, let's go check out these silos real fast. There's a bunch of silos. And I think I can see the excavation site from here, which is fine. But there are 2 silos right near where we needed to be. And I was trying to see if there's anything of interest. And it doesn't look that way. But like I said, I can see what looks to be the excavation site right next door to me. I don't remember seeing that when I was pulling up, but maybe I was just not paying attention. Let's head to the excavation site. I don't know how I missed it. It's massive. Holy snot. It is a it's a full-on excavation site. Okay. Well, y'all, I'm apparently not smart. We're going to save it real fast before we walk in there. And we're going to do the squad leveling up thing real fast. Let's take a look what the auto level up does. Shotguns and combat armor. Shotguns and combat armor are actually fine. I'll take this. That's fine. Caden and AI hacking. She's got a massive electronics ability. I wonder if taking her with me is going to like really affect whether my main electronics is active or not. That's a good question. Mark our entries viewed. Mark our entries viewed in the codex. All right, let's head inside. I'm realizing I'm saying this with like 5 minutes left on the clock. So, here's what I'm going to do. Is this going to take very... I don't know if this will take very long. Well, let's do it. Let's do it. We'll end this mission with a banger. Figure out what's going on with these stuff. We just entered a door control. We're in a shaft, a mine shaft, as we head down. And this is really cool looking. Looks like a standard spacey mine shafty looking thing. We haven't found any enemies yet, but we are going to prep our equipment. Everyone, weapons free.
Rally round.
Rally on me, please. We have a bunch of enemies in the next room. Are we prepared? Where the hell are you, Alenko? Boy, if you cannot get your shit together and get your ass in gear, I will throw you down a flight of stairs. It's going to be bad. Sorry, I need to make sure that his weapon is not like an Onyx 1 or some shit. Give him a little bit better equipment. We'll give him a Stinger 2 with, we're going to go armor piercing just in case it's synthetics. I don't care for combat sensor on him. His solar amp and stuff like that is not worth a damn. We're going to give Tali the Edge 3 and the Storm 3, which is a straight up upgrade of what she's got. We're going to give her proton rounds, I believe, with the shotgun. Again, don't worry about that. And we need to make sure she's got a decent pistol on her. She's got the Edge 3 with anti-personnel rounds. Actually, we're going to give her... I know what I'll give her. I'll give her the specific rounds that the poison. All right. On 3, 2, 1, open the door. We have got a plasma containment cell, and that looks like a shit ton of husks. All right, here we go. Here they come. 3. Looks like they're not paying any attention to me. Unload, unload, unload. You there. You there. Go.
I can't see them. Charging up.
Good to go.
All right, we're taking them out. We got, like, that has been, like, 10 husks we've just taken out alone there. All right, healing up again. We're going to increase Tali's pistol accuracy. And what we're going to do for... we're going to do sabotage on Boyo. And let's see, for myself, I'm going to do barrier.
This'll help.
The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
All right, let's
Whatever
move in.
they found, it's long gone now.
All right, so it looks like Geth and Husks made it here. Pop the ionic containment cell over there. This is so freaking cool. I'm just popping the stuff that could harm us as I search the room. Any more hostiles? But there is a rock covered by, looks like mechanical fingers in the center of the room with a light. That is very cool looking. I'm not sure of its function, though. We're still checking the room out and heading towards the doors in the back. Is it F5? Yeah, F5 is quick saving. Again, taking out these containment cells. Oh, and as I did that... All right, I need Caden to overload. I need... and we're going to do this. Go. There we go. We did our things. We did smart. This accounts for all of the Exogeny survey team. They were converted to cybernetic husks by devices similar to those used by the Geth on Eden Prime. How they came to be buried on a frontier world so far from Geth territory is a mystery. Very interesting. All right, we are going to continue to check out all the stuff. We're going to heal. Lord, that was awful. Let's continue to open doors here. I don't see any bodies in this room, and there is a secure crate with average decryption. Let's do a manual override. Just wait for the opportunity. Take it. We got a Partisan 4, which is medium armor, Raptor 4, which is an assault rifle, and a Banshee 4. We're taking all of those. Those are fine, good stuff with 46 XP. Love it. I thought this would take longer than what it did, but that's a lot of these side missions are really just short jaunts through various places, right? That's what they are. That's how they work. Sludge canister. We're going to blow them both up to make sure. Okay, nothing. We can't blow that up. That sludge canister had a Striker 4 and an Assassin 4. That is medium armor. And 433 credits. All right. So we can now holster our weapons, which give us faster movement control, and get the hell out of this base. That was a little fun thing, and I'm sad to see that all of the research team was turned to husks. That sucks. We found a manual decryption thing, and we're just going to take it real quick. Has a pistol, some heavy armor. Not bad. I'm glad I saw it on the way back through. I would be very sad if I had missed it. Yeah, it's these are really typically smaller vignettes that we need to do. And it's fairly fun. Most of the time, fairly fun, I'll say. Sometimes it can lead to like bigger findings and stuff like that, but 99.9% of the time it's going to be fairly basic, fairly little just story. Hey, the Geth made it all the way out here. Now you need to deal with this problem. We have a couple things we need to check. We have a couple destinations to check before we leave here today, before we head back to the Normandy. But that's not your problem, is it, my friends? No. Your goal is to leave a comment somewhere on the internet. As you do, please share the podcast with your friends. Tell people you love it. Tell people about what you think about it. Remember, we have all of the podcast episodes are out now also being uploaded to YouTube as well as Spotify and other podcast locations. So it's never been easier to find the Versian Chronicles podcast than it is now. Please go check that out. You can also check out the Patreon at patreon.com/Kailee Cain, where you can get early access up to 2 weeks early. And it means a ton. We just found some Palladium. And it means a ton when you do check it out. Otherwise, check out some of my podcast cousins like Skeleton House and Troidal Powers Show. I don't remember all the words to that one. You can also check out the Locathor podcast and the grandfather of the audio-only Let's Play podcasts. And I'm not sure who holds this distinction more. We got some scavengers here that I'm going to take out real fast. And I literally meant real fast because the Mako just removes them from existence. And now we can check out the district that are left behind. But yeah, check out Locathor's podcast. Check out Daniel K's podcast. And it says my electronic skill is too low. Can I have her work on it? Nope, it just won't let me touch it. Okay, that sucks.
Yes, ma'am.
Nope. how to deal with that because I can't do electronic skills. Anyways, I'll figure that out later on how that works. We got one more anomaly on this planet before we leave. But yeah, go check out Daniel K and NoCat. Knock at NOKCO. Anyways, long story short, they do a bunch of stuff. They did a bunch of Final Fantasy stuff, and it's been fantastic. Another Final Fantasy podcast. If you're interested in Final Fantasy, I turned the wrong direction. Go me. If you're interested in Final Fantasy, look up Attack on Final Fantasy. Fantastic podcast. You can also check out Dragoon Effect, which is also a fantastic podcast dealing largely with mental health and games revolving around mental health and how he's been playing. They've been playing Susuna's Susuna. The game with the Viking lady. Really, really cool stuff. Just straight up, all around, really cool stuff. On the whole, it's worth checking out. Dragoon Effect. I think I've almost rattled off all of the. Like, if I'm missing somebody, sorry, Bill. I don't know the name of all your podcasts. If you're listening to this, so. And who else? Also check out the RPG After Years. Those are awesome. What the hell am I looking at? I'm looking at a whole bunch of crash probes. Weird. Can I check the crash probes? No. I can just check the transmitter. It is a GPS transmitter that destroys things. That is semi-hilarious? Yes. So somebody has been using a transmitter stuck on this planet to disrupt GPS satellites to gather the materials from said GPS satellites. That's effing brilliant. Straight up brilliant. So that gave us all the information we need to know about this planet. It's time to return to the Normandy. With that said, my name is Kailee Cain. You have been awesome. Don't forget to wash your hands, wash your arse, and give your mother a hug. And, well, I will catch you on the next one. We're going to be doing more of this. We have multiple more planets to check out in this system. Multiple more side quests and small missions to do in this system. So, as you can hear the music in the background, as we can head to the negotiation, besiege base, and finally the anomaly, I am going to look up between episodes how the hell the electronic skill and decryption skill work when you're not an electronics or decryption expert. And otherwise, I'm just going to let everyone in the world continue to be awesome. Because if you're not awesome, you're not me. Anyways, y'all be great. And what else? Anything else? I don't know. Happy episode 6, y'all. Bye.